Hi Virgo, this is your forecast for the month of February 2017. This is a general reading for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, or Virgo Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, provided on the link at the upper corner. If you have visited my site before, you'll need to clear your browser's cache for the schedule button to function properly. Now, the underlying energy is this death card, so you are letting something go. There's some major life changes taking place, and this is probably something that didn't necessarily happen overnight. This has been ongoing, bit by bit, slowly, until you have arrived at this new place of transformation. So maybe you're wrapping up some things this month, or maybe, there's a sense of renewal. But whatever it is, these changes were necessary. Maybe you're becoming more free. The Fool suggests that. Maybe you're leaving the past behind. You want to feel lighter. You want to move in a new direction. And so you're letting some things go. You're purging some things. You're releasing some things. You're cutting off some things, whatever those things may be. And there may be some grief attached to that. Losing the former lifestyle that you had, or some inevitable endings that you have to face this month. Maybe there's a change of status in some way. Maybe you're either getting married, divorced, maybe you started a new job, or you left an old job, or you relocated, or you ended a relationship. But whatever it was, you're shedding something that is outmoded, that no longer works for you. And you're taking on new form. There's a reincarnation taking place, a renewal that is going to be empowering for you, liberating. Now, hopefully you're not blocking this change. You're not being resistant to it by being stagnant, doing nothing. Maybe you're immobile in some way because there's a fear of change, or you refuse to change, or you're turning your back on what could be a promising future. Some of you are being forced to give up what you wouldn't necessarily give up voluntarily. Again, this may connect to, a passion of yours, whether that is a relationship, an idea, a lifestyle, a project, a job. Maybe you're rushing into new territory and following your bliss, or you're realizing that you need to surrender and let go of some things in order to find your bliss, find your passion. Whatever it is that you're facing, this is when, some opportunity or some challenge is actually going to motivate you. You want to survive and you want to thrive. And so this is a period where you're going to reinvent yourself. You're going to start over. You're going to be someone new. And you're going to want to be free. You're not going to want to be chained in, boxed in, confined, or unsure of a situation. Whatever that is, whether it's a relationship, a job, a lifestyle. And you're going to be more security-minded. You're motivated to provide for yourself and your own security. So again, maybe you're ending something, whether that's an emotional relationship, or maybe you're beginning something. Maybe you resume something from a long time ago. Whatever it is, there's a flexibility that you have that will allow you to accommodate some unexpected twists and turns in the road. Now, for some of you, you're stuck. You're not letting go. You're tempted to hang on to the unpleasant memories. You're nursing those wounds, those grievances, and you're making excuses for yourself about why you can't move on. You're closing the door on new opportunities, new situations, and new people. So this is a warning for you not to wall yourself off, to close yourself off to possibilities, to be too self-sufficient, too self-contained, and refusing to open yourself up to dialogue, to difference of opinion, to new perspective, to not just shut the door when somebody doesn't agree with your way of thinking. So if you're in denial or you're being resistant to making situations, then it's going to take a while for your situation to improve, and you're going to find yourself out of sync and stuck in limbo. So this is a month for you to use your power of personal self-regeneration and focus on reinvention, regeneration, whether that is materially, emotionally, physically, or psychologically, so that you can reach the pinnacle of your success. You have the power to find a better path if you are personally ready. So this is going to be a month of some kind of ambitious development. And you're going to have the opportunity to repair some things, to improve some things, to clarify some things. And this is all within your realm, Virgo. This is what you do best. So you're going to have the opportunity to handle your commitments and your obligations more efficiently. This is not going to happen overnight. Again, these changes have been taking place bit by bit. And the biggest changes are playing out through small occurrences here and there that trigger a new awareness for you, a greater understanding, a new perspective that has been overdue. And the Death card says that some changes have been overdue. And this is going to be a month where your decisions are going to be driven by your sense of security, your sense of belonging. That will be the motivating factor for you. So there could be some old situation that you're involved in that is now escalating to a new level. You're taking the next step, or you're beginning something totally new that's going to unfold for you very quickly. Now, this may include some kind of agreement or a contract, or whether you and others are working in unity or on the same page with the same goals. There's going to be some benefits that come through other people, some type of favor perhaps granted, and this may have to do with the King of Swords, some exchange with this king person, or handling your affairs in a more effective manner. There's a dilemma that you're facing, some kind of a decision that you need to make. And this is probably what to do about handling things more effectively, or what to do in connection with this King of Swords. There could be issues where there's a lack of emotion, a coldness to a situation, where logic overrides everything else. And there's no fire in this reading, which speaks to some element of a lack of energy, a lack of will, a lack of motivation, which could be why the Four of Swords is there. You're taking a break, you're contemplating. This is the quiet before the storm, or the quiet before you figure out what your next move should be. So this also could be a situation where there's a strong focus again on your mental clarity, and this is going to save you when you need to think clearly, that power of perception. But it can also be ruthless in the speed and delivery of thought. You're so focused on your mental activity, your problem solving, and this may connect to some type of ethical concern, medical or intellectual or legal in some way. There could be some dissension that you're involved with, and your thoughts are getting in the way of reality on some level. You're totally in logic mode, and you may have a tough time grappling with the emotion of a situation because you're so strongly mentally focused. Which, if this is a love situation, that's something that you're going to have to address.